Welcome to lesson number 5 of The Art of War Applied to Investing. I'm your host, Tony Constantine, an investment advisor representative with LifeMark Securities Corp. And now, lesson number 5. Sun Tzu said, "It is more important to outthink your enemy than to outfight him." Why? Well, if you outthink him, you may be able to cause him to expend resources while you conserve yours, thereby being better enabled to fight him when the time comes. So, how do you outthink the market? Well, I think first we have to start with the fact that the market is composed of all the people who participate in the market. And those people are susceptible to their emotions and the 9 behavioral biases. All of the biases we covered in a previous video series. The emotions that you need to be concerned about are fear and greed. Now, people talk. They love to talk about what they've recently invested in the market. Now, when they tell you what they've done or what they invested in, are they perhaps looking to you to confirm, confirmation bias, their decisions, possibly by imitating them? Well, bear in mind, as I said, most of these people do not know any more than you do about investing. So, how do you distinguish between the wheat and the chaff? Because you have to make a good decision. Otherwise, you might lose money. Well, I think the best way to determine what's good and what's bad is to rely on your prudent investment policy, decision-making policy, your risk tolerance, and your investment policy statement. To me, those are the most effective ways of making the best decision for you, not necessarily for your neighbor or the guy down the street or the guy who just told you that he invested in XYZ company. Now, there's been a lot of chatter out there about how high the market is. And recency bias induces these people to think that the market is never going to go down again. In fact, I even heard 2 professionals recently propose the idea that the market may never go down, or at least not for the next, 2 or 3 years. Well, I disagree with that. I agree with Sir Isaac Newton with his theory that said what goes up must come down, at least eventually. We just don't know when. And that brings to mind a story about President John F. Kennedy's father, Joe Kennedy, in talking about the stock market crash of 1929. He said when he got a stock tip from a shoeshine boy, he knew it was time to get out of the market. Now, I don't know how true that story is, but the wisdom of it is timeless. If you have not yet received your goal setting worksheet, you still have about 2 weeks to take advantage of that. Email me directly or contact me through the website. That information will be on the screen in a moment. Next week, lesson number 6 in the art of war applied to investing. So until then, make every day a great day.